Thanks for staying with us. Welcome back to Power Lunch West Africa. Now, Treepz has partnered with licensed bus company CMS Taxi and Motor Nigeria Limited to use digital technology in providing convenient and affordable means of transportation within cities in Nigeria and across Africa. Now, this partnership will see the CMS and T&M passengers have access to a more convenient payment option and predictable travel times. Onyeka Akuma, CEO of Treepz, joins me to unpack all of this. Onyeka, thank you for taking the time out to join us today. Let's get right to it. Talk to us about this partnership. What does it entail and what does it seek to achieve?
Okay, thanks for having me, Esther. We're excited about partnering with the CMS T&M team. It's a 53-year-old bus operator network that has functioned in the Central Business District area of Lagos State, especially in the Marina area. And with their experience in that space, they've consistently moved roughly about 1.6 million passengers every year using their buses. And so what this partnership comes into place to do for them is where Treepz brings the technology that allows this particular bus operator to now move their passengers and move them in a way where they move from cash-based systems to digital payment systems. They have a better inventory management system to understand their customers' data. And then at the end of the day, bring all this together to start informing investors on how they can invest to improve the service that the CMS T&M have rendered to their customers over time, changing their buses and getting people a better, convenient, predictable, and safer travel across cities like Lagos and the rest of the country.
Well, talk to us about the ease of adoption of this technology. You said it's a 54-year-old bus company, and we know that, I mean, the whole digital age is sort of still new to some of us, and we're still trying to work our way around it. Talk to us about the ease of adoption. I know we're moving from, of course, paper to technology to tech and all of that, but talk to us about how easy it is.
So what we are doing is, in our 2 years of working at Treepz, we've been able to move about 560,000 passengers in 2 years. And we've learned from the data we've gotten about how to position ourselves such that anyone can easily adopt our technology. And what we've done with the CMS team is that first things first, we've gone into their system to say, let's build a technology management system for you that allows you manage your inventory, so that every customer that comes in, you know who the customer is. 1, 2, let's go into your ticketing system and provide for you the kind of service that will let you move your customers as they bring cash. You can then start replacing cash with other forms of payment that are not cash-based. It can be biometrics, it can be cards, it can be transferring into wallets. All of that starts moving them gradually and changing their behavior from using cash-based system with some discounts to move into cashless payment systems. And so what we've done is, in setting out to launch this yesterday, we've said to the CMS team that let's try that out. We've done this already with several other bus operators that we've signed up on our platform. Let's try this out now in the city for daily movements of people. And gradually, we're seeing people gradually move and gravitate towards the service. For the CMS team, they're excited about it because it brings more transparency for them. Although they are an excellent team that have kept records for many years, for over 40 years, the records have been intact in the CMS team. And that's something I commend the management of that company for. So it made it easier for us to integrate with them, but it brings more transparency, it brings more data, and at the end of the day, it brings more customers, brings more revenues, and brings more investors for them.
Now, you're probably aware that the Lagos State government has a transportation upgrade and infrastructure, a master plan that they're implementing across roads, rail, and waterways. And I think they also have the bus rapid system. I think also operates perhaps a similar system with what you're doing. Talk to us about how companies such as yours, who are bringing technology and digitizing transportation in busy cities like Lagos, for instance, how you would fit into the plan of the state government. I know that you also provide this service to other bus companies.
Yeah, so I think what we've consistently preached is we're here to become collaborators, not competitors. And there's no way we would even, as a private sector player, go against the government in terms of their policies. So what we've done is we've found ways to continue to share our technology, continue to find ways to collaborate together. And so we're open to not just conversations with the Lagos state government, but we're open to conversations with many other state governments across the country. And it's interesting that just yesterday, as soon as this announcement went out, one of the state governments in Nigeria have already reached out to say, hey, maybe we should start talking about powering our own state transportation system with the Treepz technology. And so it just opens up that reach for us to other state governments, including the Lagos state government, to say, hey, this is our technology, this is what we've done, this is what we've learned. How do we integrate? How do we collaborate just to improve the transportation system for people? Because at the end of the day, it's the customer that matters. We want them to move in a more convenient way. We want them to move in a more predictable way. If we've done something in that space, I think it's open for that PPP, public-private partnership, to come into place to see how we can do things together. Now, it's interesting that while we're doing this in Nigeria, Treepz has been able to attract also the Ministry of Transportation in Ghana, where we've recently launched our operations, and in Uganda, where we launched 2 weeks ago. Both ministries of transportation are looking at using the Treepz technology to power their transportation system in their own country, in their state capital. So it goes beyond just Lagos. It's a platform that we've built to integrate across different stakeholders, across different parts of the country, across different parts of Africa.
So we have about 1 minute left. What are your plans, immediate plans in the pipeline in terms of, I don't know, maybe around expansion or scaling, etc.?
Yes, so for us, it's how do we get more customers on board? And in doing that, we're investing more in our technology. We recently concluded our seed round. So we're investing more in our technology. We're getting more people on the team. We're expanding into many other countries. But the focus is now Nigeria, Ghana, and Uganda. Nigeria and Ghana in West Africa, Uganda and East Africa. We consolidate on that position in the next 18 months, and we see how we move into several other countries around that region, providing daily trips for people to move from bus stop to bus stop in a shared manner, travel trips for people to move from state to state, like we've done in Nigeria with over 20 states, and corporate trips for organizations to say, I don't want to have a staff bus solution any longer. I'm a staff bus any longer. I can go on trips and get my staff moving with the Treepz technology. I can move my school students with the Treepz technology. So that in itself, we deepen our solution. Now that we've spread, we deepen our solutions in these countries and just continue to grow our presence with technology as we partner with more people.
All right, we'll leave it there. Onyeka, thank you for talking to us with us. We appreciate your time on the show. Onyeka Kuma, CEO of Treepz.